Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Alicio. Want to come real quick to do a quick video. I made a post on Facebook, and I just want to kind of do like a video version of that. I think video just hits different. You dig? So the post said we should all be maintaining a level of mystique about ourselves. People are more compelled by what and who they feel, no, what and who they don't fully know or understand completely. Sometimes over familiarity can be a hindrance. Not everyone needs to know everything there is to know about you. And then Daniel telling me, he commented, "Preach, brother. I was just thinking the same thing just yesterday." And then I said, yeah, we have to allow people's mind to wander sometimes, and I said, it's okay. Everything will be fine. So basically just kind of like following up on that. If people didn't quite get where I was saying, I think it's highly important to just have a certain level of mystique about yourself. We have, terms like privacy and secrecy and, security. But right now we're talking about mystery and how you can actually leverage or use mystery in your life and your brand to actually help propel you. Like I said, I think people are more compelled with something that they don't, or a person they don't really fully know or understand. It makes them like, I wanna get to know that person or figure more out about that person, versus if you're just telling everybody everything at any time, they already know it. They don't need to search it out or, invest. I think it's super important to get people, as it relates to you as a person or as a brand, to invest in you, not money, but at least invest time searching you out or trying to figure you out. It's like you want that thing that have people like, I can't really figure that person out. I can't really pinpoint that person. I don't know what make them tick, or I can't read that person. Like you want people to be like that with you. Like, when they think they figured you out, or when, they think you're here, you're reinventing yourself, or they uncover another layer of you, and now you're over here, and they're like, oh man, I thought I had them figured out. Like, it's super important to just have that level of mystique about yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I know people say, well, and as it relates to business, people need to know, like, and trust you. And I get that, know, like, trust factor, but you can still build the know, like, trust factor without like oversharing or being an open book. You know what I'm saying? And have people like, know, like, and trust you, but still don't really have you 100% figured out, and that's the thing. Like, when it comes to like sales or business or your personal brand, like, you have to build some type of like scarcity around it. You know what I'm saying? If it's overly accessible or overly approachable, if you are, then there is no scarcity, no urgency. So saying that, like, if somebody's like, man, I can book a consultation with Alicio, or I can go watch Netflix, so if they feel like your information or your time isn't that valuable or isn't that scarce, they will choose to go watch Netflix over book a consultation with you or do business with you. Because at the end of the day, they know you're going to be back on social media, blabbing all the information off, giving away all the gems or keys or whatever. And that's fine. But what is going to make them be like, no, I need to talk to him now. You know what I'm saying? I need to get this information now versus watching Netflix, because if at the end of the day, if your information or your brand doesn't have a kind of scarcity mystique feel about it, they will just say, hell, I'll book that consultation later. They won't even put like a definitive time on it, like tomorrow or next week. They'll just be like, I'll do it when I do it, because they can trust that you're going to be online just like going blabbing all your information off. So that's what I'm saying. You have to know like when to and how to like share with people, whether it be personal or business, because if you don't have that certain level of mystique, you build that over familiarity within yourself as a person or as a brand, you're gonna, it's bound to happen. You're gonna get in my opinion, you can be undervalued, you know what I'm saying? And overlooked, you know what I'm saying? So, and I always like to say, like, don't be an unsolicited open book. You know what I'm saying? Unsolicited open book. I know people say all the time, well, I'm an open book. And I don't think anybody mean that in a way like my personal life, because we all have our personal lives, things we just don't tell people or share. But some people do, you know what I'm saying? So as it relates to business or personal, don't be an unsolicited open book. Like, people didn't even ask you for that. They didn't even ask you about that, but you're sharing with them. So now they don't have any interest. I mean, they never had any interest. So you're just sharing stuff with them that they don't care about. You know what I'm saying? Don't be an unsolicited open book. You know what I'm saying? If people are that invested in you, want to search you out, want to ask you, want to book you or talk with you, then let them do that. And then that's when you share. I mean, you might have a book in you for real, an actual physical book that you need to write. But since you done told your book over time online, people may feel like, hey, I know everything there is to know about that person. So when you actually do write your book, they ain't even gonna buy it because you've been an open book all this time. So you have to keep a certain level of mystique about yourself, mystery about yourself, you know, and just know when to share, how to share, and put some type of mystique and some type of scarcity around your brand and your personal brand, your and whatnot. So people will invest time and energy into trying to figure you out. And once you get them to invest time and energy in trying to figure you out, then that is more of a higher intent relationship, a more higher intent, you know, deal with someone, because they're invested now. You know what I'm saying? They're invested. So yeah, it's kind of like that saying, like, why buy milk why buy the cow when you can get milk for free? It's kind of like how some people's brands are. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why pay this person for a consultation, or why pay this person for their course, or why even pay like to be around this person or go to their show or whatever. It's like, I get all the information online every day, or I get, you know, to see them all the time, or hear their point of view all the time. So it's like, there's no scarcity, or there's no, you know, you haven't built any anticipation or any value in your brand or whatnot. So, I mean, I could talk about this forever, but the point is, don't be an unsolicited open book. And we should all have a certain level of mystery about ourselves. Mysterious, you know what I'm saying? Not in a bad way, but in a good way. You know, we should all have people, not everybody, but a lot of people should be like, man, I can't really. People tell me that all the time. Like, they say, whoa. Like, so what do you like really do? Like, what is your thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just be like, you know, so I mean, you should be like, sometimes you should be like, have people ask you stuff and you be like, I'll share if I want to, or I might not share. You know what I'm saying? So I've been definitely guilty of oversharing, putting too much of my business on the internet, but I'm learning now that I've gotten a lot further, right? Being mysterious and mystique versus oversharing and being an open book. I've gotten a lot further. You know what I'm saying? People actually, remember I said about the high intent, people actually have more high intent, meaningful conversations with me when they hit me up. Hey, let's jump on a Zoom call or something. And it's a lot more productivity come out of that versus being an open book online, not really compelling anybody to jump on the Zoom with me or email me or something like that. Cause they're like, oh, well, they can read me out like, well, he's an open book. So whatever I need to know or figure out, I'll find out over time with that person, versus that scarcity factor, that mystery factor. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna get what I need to get or information or whatever, and figure out what I need to figure out with him. So let me book him for a call, or let me jump on the Zoom, or let me invest into his brand. Let me subscribe to his channel. Like, there's just so much more I feel like you can get from having just a little bit of mystique and a little bit of mystery and scarcity around your brand and your name. So that's all I was saying. I know I went on a little bit longer. This is going on 10 minutes now, but to close this all thing up, patch this thing up, land the plane or whatever, we should all have a certain level of mystery and mystique about our brands, about ourselves, about what we're trying to do, build a little bit of scarcity so we can get people to invest more time and energy into what we're doing and feel like there's more value there, because there's a little bit more scarcity, a little bit more mystery. Once we get them invested more mentally into what we're doing, then that builds a more higher intent relationship or a prospect or whatever, high intent, you know, community. And then it's more meaningful when it comes to fruition. So, hey, just want to share that with y'all. Love y'all. My name's Lisa Way, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.